Hey everyone, I don't even want to make this video, but I'm gonna make it because it's very important for me to make this video. Um, I was in Crown Casino in Melbourne earlier today and they humiliated me because the management at Crown Casino had literally asked me to come in next time I'm there and talk to them about possibly putting my art in the complex. And I went there and tried to talk to the management, and instead, everyone that could get me to the management kept pushing me off and telling me to go to different places. And they clearly knew who I was, also. Because at some point, I left my wallet somewhere, and then the person knew how to, like, find my number on my business card because clearly they've seen it before. And it's just like, oh. And then I finally like said something and the security came over and told the person that they'd done the wrong thing, and then they rushed off to tell the management what had happened because they were sad and they were saying my first name. They were like, Yeshaya, we're really sorry this happened. And it's just like 20 people made me walk around the entire complex talking to different people instead of just showing me who to talk to, who wanted to talk to me there. And it was just very humiliating. All these different people acting like I was crazy, acting like I must have been on drugs, acting like all sorts of different things. And it was just like, excuse me, no. That's not what was at all. I came there and I just asked around because I was like, oh, I'm there, I'm in the area. I guess I'll finally go there and talk to the management that asked me to come in. And then it was like, oh, here we. Yeah, it was like, who the fuck are you? Like, what are you doing here? What do you think you're doing here? We didn't ask you to come here. And I'm like, yeah, I know you at the reception didn't ask me to come here. The people further up the chain asked me to come here. Because the last time I was here, they were like, please look around and let us know, like, where you think your art would fit in the like, Crown complex. And none of you needed to do that. You didn't need to do that. You could have just connected me with who I needed to be connected to, and then they would have helped me. But instead it was like, oh no, go this way, go that way, go the other way. And now it's like, I'm devastated and humiliated and sad, and my feet are full of blisters because I walked everywhere like that much. Because nobody would just be like, oh, go over there, go to this place. Yeah, this is a video. I want everyone to know what happened in order that like some change can be made, or they'll say, hey Shai, can you please come back and can we meet, and next time this happens say this or something, because that was totally not on what happened. It was just so humiliating. It's just like, excuse me, like, did a bunch of you plan to humiliate me together? Because it seemed like it. It was just like 20 people knew what was going on, but at the same time, they also knew to like push me off to someone else. And then in the end of it, it was clear that the management wanted to talk to me and they weren't happy about what happened. Because when the security saw that I was sad, and they were like, oh no, Yeshaya, that's not okay. And then even the woman, the main woman who made sure that I couldn't get where I wanted to go and told everyone that I was crazy and things like that, even she knew my first name. She was like, Yeshaya, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, oh, do you know all the other guests by name? No, you don't. You don't know them by name. That just proves that you knew that about me and that I was coming, because otherwise you wouldn't know my first name. That's the problem. That's why I know that you were lying, because you knew my first name. And then you were like, who are you, Yeshaya? What do you mean, who am I, Yeshaya?